Hey guys, what is up? Savannah Bananas here. So 7-star Chesnaught dropped last week and he's coming back in raids this Thursday until this Sunday. So I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite counters for him. Now I know this video is a little bit late. I'm sorry. My PC decided to go last week. Okay, I'm sorry. It didn't blow up, but it was overheating, it wasn't working, so I'm sorry I wasn't able to get this video out sooner, but I still wanted to show you guys some of my favorite builds for not only group play, but also for solos, so let's check it out. All right guys, so I got 5 builds to show you today. So first thing we're gonna start with is Appletun. This boy is good not only for group play, but also for solos. So this build is pretty fun. You're a support, but I would say you also do a bit of damage. A couple different ways you can go with this build, but most important thing to do is have Apple Acid, Grassy Terrain on. Those two things are so important. You cannot not have those two for this build to work. So essentially what we're doing here is we're using Apple Acid to lower special defense, okay? I know typically people use Acid Spray, but with Chesnaught's ability, Bulletproof, you can't use Acid Spray to lower special defense, okay? So instead we're using Apple Acid, which lowers special defense by 1 stage, not 2. So unfortunately it's not as much as Acid Spray, but you're still getting those special defense drops, right? And so every time you use Apple Acid, essentially it gets stronger is a good way to look at it. So you wanna get that Grassy Terrain up immediately, get those boosts to your grass attacks, to everyone's grass attacks, and to also lower the damage of Earthquake. So I have Reflect and Growth. I think you could switch these out. You know, you could also put Sunny Day on here. You can put Recycle, which is pretty fun actually with this build. So we have the ability Ripen, which doubles the effect of berries. So pretty fun. You know, you want to have a citrus berry with this. And then if you have Recycle as well, you can continuously eat that berry over and over. I actually had Recycle on at first, but I took it off because I was never using it and I put Growth on instead. For EVs, we want to max out HP and defense. Again, this is more of a support all-arounder build. You're not really focused on attacking your support essentially. So we want to put those EV points into HP and defense. Of course, we want to have best or hyper-trained IVs. This is very important. For nature, I actually have modest of special attack up, attack down. And I know I just said that this is a support, but we don't, this thing survives so well that I think it's fine to have an up special attack nature for this. I had no issues with survivability at all with this guy. You're gonna wanna make sure that Appletun is Grass Tera so you can eventually terrestrialize and just hit that much harder with Apple Acid. And next up is another really fun build. We've got Lurantis. So this is a great build. You know, Chesnaught has nothing to counter grass type, so this is really just grass away on this raid. Lurantis is just a wonderful special attacker, and Lurantis' awesome ability Contrary, if you guys don't know about this, this ability is absolutely cracked. So essentially we reverse any stat changes affecting Lurantis. So that means when we use Leaf Storm, instead of lowering our special attack by 2 stages, we actually get a boost to our special attack. So every time you use Leaf Storm, you're going to hit harder. So another important thing we have on this build is Sweet Scent, so you're actually not going to miss with your Leaf Storm since they're only 90 accuracy. Giga Drain, I think, is another very essential portion to this build. Just to regain that health, you're also holding a Shell Bell, so that's gonna get you health back quickly. I have Synthesis on here. Honestly, though, I never really used it, so I think you could switch this out. You could put on Sunny Day and Synthesis, but I personally just really like Giga Drain, so that last one is up for grabs. For EVs, we have maxed out HP and special attack, and I pretty much had like no issues with survivability with this build. I do think you could potentially have Grassy Terrain on this instead of Synthesis if you don't know who you're playing with. You know, most supports are going to be bringing Grassy Terrain to this party, but you really want to have that. You know, if you notice you're grouping up with people and they don't have Grassy Terrain ever, I would switch that out instead of Synthesis. So of course we want to have best or hyper-trained IVs, and our nature is also modest. So special attack up and attack down. You're going to want to make sure your Lurantis is Grass Tera so you get that extra damage once you terrestrialize. You're just going to hit so much harder. So next up on our list, we've got an old familiar friend. Some of you may remember him from raids not too long ago. We've got Decidueye. So, you know, this is a good option if you don't have anything else to use. You have a Decidueye that already has best IVs. This is something I think is a good option for a lot of people. So one thing we're gonna just pretend here is that Sunny Day is there instead of Astonish, okay? Sunny Day instead of Astonish, because Sunkern is the hardest Pokemon on this planet to find in this game, okay? And I used all my Sunny Day TMs during Intellion, and it's just, I don't have Sunny Day, okay? Sue me, sue me. Unfortunately, though, Sunny Day is a very important part of this build. Having Sunny Day up makes Solar Beam a 1-turn move instead of a 2-turn, okay? So that's super, super important that you have that. The Decidueye is a mixed attacker. He has 107 base stats for attack and 100 points for special attack. So he can be built as a mixed attacker. We want to go special for this. That is so very important. Remember, for this raid, Chesnaught is super, super bulky defensively. He is spamming iron defense and bulk up, and that is just boosting his defenses by a ton. So special is the play for this raid, okay? When you build it, make sure you do Solar Beam. Giga Drain is another good call, just like Lurantis. You're getting that health back. You know, we do have a Shell Bell on just like Lurantis. You're gonna be getting a lot of health back. You wanna set up some nasty pots though, so you're just gonna hit that much harder. For EVs, we're gonna max out HP and special attack, so pretty straightforward there, and then put the rest of the points into defense. So just like Lurantis and Appletun, we have modest nature, so special attack up, attack down, and we have best or hyper trained IVs on this boy. You're gonna wanna make sure that he's grass Tera, because eventually you want to terrestrialize, get that extra damage from your Tera. Okay, so that's pretty much the basic counters I have to show you guys. I don't have this many this week. As I said, my PC blew up. So I didn't have too much time to think about counters, but these last two I'll show you are actually the one-hit KO strat that most people are doing. So the idea is you have 3 Perrserkers, 1 Gholdengo, okay? Gholdengo can be switched out for other Pokemon. We used a Magnemite, it still worked. Yes, that's real. Show the clip, show the clip. Oh, he didn't miss. What the hell? But if you want to just do it how everyone's doing it, Gholdengo, 3 Perrserkers are the strat. For Gholdengo, you're going to want to have choice specs. That's super, super important, or you're not going to be doing enough damage. Everyone thinks you need to use Steel Beam. You don't. We made this work with Make It Rain. It's fine. And then you don't have to worry about Steel Beam missing. So I think Make It Rain is actually a smarter option. But, you know, make sure you have your 3 Perrserkers. The whole idea with Perrserker is that, you know, they have Steely Spirit, which is boosting steel type moves. And each Perrserker fake tears once, and then it's a one-hit KO. For Gholdengo's EVs, you want to max out HP and special attack. This is very, very, very important. If you don't max out special attack, it will not one-hit KO. You can put the rest of the points into defense. For Perrserker, a little bit different here, so we're going to want to max out HP and defense, okay? So we actually have our Perrserker holding a Chople Berry. We were doing this as a carry strat during streams, but most people are going to be running a Focus Sash on their Perrserker, but again, that's why I have Chople Berry. You can do either or will work. So of course, we want best or hyper trained IVs on Gholdengo and Perrserker. Gholdengo, we're going to have modest nature, so special attack up, attack down. For Perrserker, we're actually going to go impish, so defense up and special attack down. Super important. Definitely do not forget to do that. Tera types don't really matter for these two because this is a one-hit KO strat, 1 turn. All right, and that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. So I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you this weekend. Maybe you can try out the one-hit KO strat. Use a Magnemite. Oh man, I hope they make these raids harder soon, man, because I cannot believe that we one-hit KO'd with a Magnemite, you guys. That is wild. But anyway, let me know in the comments if they worked out for you, or if you have any other counters that you really love that I didn't talk about. I will be streaming this weekend if you want to come hang out. We're going to do some raids, probably some Chesnaught raids, of course, since he'll be back for the weekend. So I hope to see you there, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the channel so stupid much. Please, 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 please don't forget. I love you guys though. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.